Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you few ideas about recycling craft. Actually, we all get so many packaging stuff nowadays as we are ordering online and otherwise also from our daily use stuff we get lots of packaging. And the companies usually they use the packaging stuff to keep the actual product safe and also from advertisement point of view, but we as an individual what we can do to save mother earth and to protect our environment, the basic small thing we can do as an individual just as our token of gratitude and to make our surrounding beautiful as well. So I would like to share few of my ideas which you all can use. I can show. So this is a simple thing which this is a desk organizer. I'll show you a closer view. This is a desk organizer. This one I have made, you can see this one I have made using a box which we all get with the surf or whatever the detergent powder we use in our home. For example, this is a kind of box which we can use, and I'll show you how exactly I have cut and what I have done to convert it into this kind of box. It is basically one box we can use to make like this two compartments, and one I use for act, like to keep my papers wherein I have to take some action, and the other one I use to file my papers because few papers sometimes we don't have time to do the filing part, so we can just keep it here so that it's not scattered over all over, and it saves the time also. So, and for wherein I have to take the action, I put it in this for this side so that I know what exactly is my pending work which I need to do something. So this is what a quick idea. This is a recycling craft, like to keep your desk organized. And other advantage of this is very quick, like it doesn't take much of a time. And from decoration point of view, I have just used some cutouts from the magazine, just cover it up with the chart paper and then few laces and just some papers like from the magazine and all, or we can just take some printouts, some nice pictures we can take a printout, or we can use the flowers, floral pictures, and maybe some basic motivational quote you can put, or something which inspire you to do work which is you feel good, or which increase your energy level. We can write, or we can even write the goals. We can put our calendars like this. So it depends what exactly the message I want to give it to myself, to remind or to energize. So anything I can use here. So I'll just show you how I have done the cutting part of it, because this cutting is little tricky. So I want to show you that. Let's see here. So here is my box. This is the box I'm going to use. So here what I have done is, so here I am going to use some basic concepts of geometry, the symmetrical, because we want both the boxes, like my both compartment of same size, like this and this. I just need exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is I'll first of all see how much is the total length of my box. So for example, here if I see, this is 12 inches, little bit more, 12.5 I can say. So here what I'm going to do is, because I want this side to be symmetrical, so I will just cut it as in 3.5 inches. From here I'll put a mark, and from here also I'm going to measure as 3.5 inches. This I can change according to the requirement. If I want it this size little bigger, if we want this little higher, we can do that way also. That's perfectly fine. It's up to us. And now from here, again I'm going to make it like this is my this one. This will be my width, what I want from the top. So here I am just taking this as 2.5 inches from here, and again I'll make a cut at 2.5 inches from here, and then I'm going to join it like this. Whatever the extra length I have, this will get adjusted in the center. So I'll just repeat. My total this length was 31 inches, and here I took as 3.5. So this one is my 3.5 inches, and this one is 2.5. This is 2.5. So vertically it's 3.5, horizontally it is 2 inches. Similarly here I have done this one. I am taking 2.5 inches, and here it is 3.5. It's just because that I want both the sides should be same, and I don't want to waste any of the any packaging or anything. I just don't want to waste the extra stuff or do more cuttings and all. So this is a basic thing so that I can use the box completely, no wastage. Remember, net 0. So we will not waste, and I'm cutting here in the center. I started. So how I'm going to do this one. Here also I will mark this one as 3 inches. This length is my 3 inches. You can just see it here. I'll show you closely. See. So from this point I am marking as 3 inches. Similarly on the other side also I'll mark in the same manner how I did it on the other side. So 3.5 inches here, then 2 inches from this point. This just to remind you, this I can take any measurement what I want, but it should be symmetrical on both the sides. So whatever measurement I am taking on one side, this should be exactly the same on the reverse also. And if you are doing with the proper measurement and all, it will save lot of time, and your article will be just perfect. So here I am just diagonally connecting it. Exactly the same drawing what I did on the other side, I am repeating it. So this is how I have marked everything, and I am going to cut it now. The important part here is you have to understand the cutting part of it. That is the only trick, otherwise it's all pasting and sticking. So just cutting is very important. Once we can cut it nicely, and 90% job is done. And here best part is that this is super quick idea. So here we go. We have done the cutting part. And this side this side we opened because I wanted to take the detergent powder or the washing powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a cello tape on this and will Then after putting the sellotape, once this is fixed properly, then it becomes like this. So once I have done my cutting part, then I will just wrap it with the normal chart paper or any white paper, colored paper, whatever we want we can use. Here I have just used the white chart papers. So it's perfectly fine. Whatever paper we want to use, we can use in this. Okay, and then after that, because I wanted, you can keep it separately also, or you can just paste it together, because I wanted it together, so I have put it like this. So we can use it either ways. And just here to hide the joints, I had some lace, leftover lace from some other project, so I have put it like this. If you don't have a lace, nothing to worry, you can simply use some paper cuttings. You can just use any chart papers to do this job. And glue, what I have used is, I have used the white glue. I have used white glue because that works perfectly all right for my work. But alternatively, you can use even UH glue, that also works better. And for this kind of projects, what I suggested, like you can dilute the glue, whatever your glue, white glue you are using. If you feel it is thick and it is not, like you cannot move the brush properly, you can always dilute it, adding some water in it. It works very well. So I hope you like this idea. And one more thing I would like to show you is, which I'm using practically since long. See, this is another way of cutting the box. I can show you this. This is another way of cutting the box. This is a straight cutting I have done. I will show you from the top. This is, I just use it to keep my stuff. This is a straight cutting I have done for the box. Like I just cut it in half, and not necessary the detergent powder box only you should have. You can use any box, like it's okay to use any box which comes in the packaging. So this is how it looks like. And in this one, what I have done, I have just, after putting this cutouts from the flower, I have just covered it with the plastic sheet, like cellophane paper, what we call. Or we can also use the lamination sheet, which you all used for covering your notebooks and your school books and those kind of stuff. Because the reason why we put this plastic sheet on it, and you can always stick it with the sellotape. And the reason why I use this kind of plastic sheet on it, the reason being, you can just clean it whenever you feel it's little dirty. You can simply use a wet cloth and you can clean it. It works well. For me, I am using this kind of, like in all organizing all my papers, I have lots of paper. So organizing all this kind of paper, it becomes very, very easy for me when I use such boxes, and it looks good on my table, or sometimes I keep it in my cupboards also. So it looks good, and it saves a lot of time when I have to find out something. I hope you like this idea and you are going to use it. I would love, you can share what you have made. You can put it in the comments. And if you have anything wherein you feel like I should create more videos to help you out, I would be more than delighted to do so. So happy crafting and stay in touch. Whatever you feel like, any improvements, I'm happy to do that. Thank you. Bye-bye.